I'm Katie Winchell, an occupational therapist on the Brain Injury Unit at Cardinal Hill Rehabilitation Hospital in Lexington, Kentucky. With March being Brain Injury Awareness Month, those of us here at Cardinal Hill would like to remind you to please have your children wear the appropriate size helmet when riding their bicycle, using their skateboard, rollerblading, riding or driving a child-sized ATV or dirt bike. And please, adults, be a good role model and wear a helmet when performing all these activities, as well as riding or driving a motorcycle. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reports that each year, traumatic brain injuries, or abbreviated as TBI, contribute to 52,000 deaths, as well as permanent disability. Recent data shows that on average, approximately 1.7 million people sustain a traumatic brain injury each year. TBI is a contributing factor to a third, 30%, of all injury-related deaths in the United States, and about 75% of all TBIs are concussions or mild TBIs. A TBI is caused by a bump, bolt, or jolt to the head, or a penetrating head injury that disrupts the normal function of the brain. A TBI can range from being mild, for example, a loss of consciousness or change of mental status, to severe, for example, an extended period of unconsciousness or amnesia following injury. A severe traumatic brain injury can take your loved one from being an independent adult who cares for themselves and others, or an active child who runs and plays with their friends, to requiring total assist for all self-care needs, being unable to walk or talk, and requiring assistance for simple problem solving. So please, remember to always have your children wear the appropriate size helmet and be a good role model and wear a helmet yourself.
My name is Kristen Dillon. I'm a speech therapist at Cardinal Hill Rehabilitation Hospital in Lexington, Kentucky, and I work with the CLIMB program. And as you may know, March is Brain Injury Awareness Month, so I'm just going to talk for a few minutes about brain injury and the CLIMB program and the wonderful things we do here at Cardinal Hill to help people who have had a brain injury. The CLIMB program is a comprehensive day rehabilitation program for clients who have had a traumatic brain injury. The main difference between CLIMB and traditional outpatient therapy is that clients usually come anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. And while they're here, they get a combination of group and individual therapies. The one thing that this does a really good job at is it gives them a really good opportunity to be with their peers, with other clients that have had a traumatic brain injury. They develop a really nice sense of milieu with their peers, and they can know that they're not alone. Because I think one of the most devastating things about brain injury is the fact that they often end up feeling like they're the only person going through this. The main goal of the CLIMB program is to get people back to work and back to being independent. And I think that we do a really good job of that because we structure the day like a work day. Clients get assignments, they get memory books. It's treated just like a day at work. In CLIMB, we have occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy, along with a life skills trainer that works with them when they're on a break or when they're at lunch. So they're pretty well going from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We have a number of different unique programs at Cardinal Hill that I think help us be on the forefront of brain injury rehabilitation. Not just the CLIMB program, not just traditional therapy. We also participate in something called Brain Injury University, which is a free community program for survivors of traumatic brain injury and their families, where we do class twice a week, and we actually bring in speakers and talk about different subjects related to brain injury and reintegration into the community. Brain Injury University is starting back up the 1st of April, and we're going to have speakers talk about everything from resumes to interview skills to getting a job to different thinking skills like attention and memory and things that can be a problem after someone has had a brain injury. We also have a brain injury support group that meets once a month here at Cardinal Hill. We are also starting up a brain injury youth council, which is going to be specifically for younger survivors of traumatic brain injury. And that is going to be run a lot more like a social study type group, and we might even talk about some study skills and things like that.